Thank you so much. Jake Sherman, Carolina Galli-Vitale, everybody, I appreciate it. Let's bring in a member of the January 6th Select Committee right now, Democratic Congresswoman Stephanie Murphy of Florida. Congresswoman, thank you very much for being with us. So tomorrow, what should we expect?
Well, tomorrow's hearing will follow much like the previous hearings, where we will lay out the facts about what happened. And tomorrow's hearing is focused on the pressure campaign that Trump embarked upon to get the Department of Justice to sort of say that there was fraud in the election, and also, to do things to help him stay in power. So you'll be hearing more about that as we lay out the evidence.
What about this, the moving of the hearings into July? Can you tell me who's coming forward or who you're trying to schedule, the reason for the pushback?
This is an investigation that is ongoing, and so we are getting new information all the time. I think, as you all have reported, you know that there's a documentarian, and as the documentarian has come forward to say, he's providing us with a lot of video, but there's a lot of other information that we are gathering, and so it just makes sense for us to take a moment to process some of that information and ensure that when we do hold hearings, we're able to lay out all the facts as we have found them.
Ginni Thomas, will we be seeing her? Will there be a deposition of Ginni Thomas? Will there be a subpoena?
I believe that Ms. Thomas has said publicly that she looks forward to speaking with the committee, and we also look forward to speaking with her.
Have you reached out to her through the committee?
I'm not going to talk about the specifics that the committee has done in the direct interactions that we've had with witnesses and whatnot, but I'm grateful to know that she has publicly said she's looking forward to speaking with the committee, and we look forward to that too.
What about Pat Cipollone? Yesterday, Liz Cheney publicly called him out and said, please come talk to us. Any movement on that, or what are the questions you'd want to ask him?
Mr. Cipollone was present for a lot of the conversations where legal advice was dispensed to the president. And as we heard from other people who were a party to those meetings, oftentimes the advice that the president was given was that the things that he wanted to do didn't comport with the Constitution or with the law. And so I think it's really important that we do hear directly from Mr. Cipollone, and that the American people, more importantly, get a chance to hear from Mr. Cipollone as to what his advice to the president was in a variety of these meetings that led up to the efforts to overturn the election and what happened on January 6th.
The video that you have a hold of from Alex Holder, the documentary filmmaker, the hours of video of Donald Trump, his inner circle, and his family, is it video of Donald Trump discussing trying to overturn the election? Is it video of him talking about January 6th?
I haven't had a chance to view all of the many hours of the video yet, but I think that it is video that is relevant to our investigation because it captures moments that happened in the run-up to and on the day of January 6th, as well as some coverage of the aftermath and the response of people within the Trump circle.
And will we see any of it tomorrow?
No, I don't think you will. We'll be focused on the pressure campaign to the Department of Justice, and as I said, we're receiving lots of different information as we continue this investigation, and just need some time to process some of it. But we'll have our hearing on Thursday, and then we will resume hearings after the July 4th district work week and break.
Just one last question. Are you worried about the gap between the last hearing on Thursday and the next hearing? Are you worried that people will forget what they had heard before?
No, I'm not worried about that at all. In fact, I think it's important that we allow the American people to process the information that they have seen to date in all of these hearings. We have put out quite a bit of information to the American people, laying out a narrative of what happened in all of these different efforts by the former president and people in his world to change the outcome of a free and fair election. And I think there's a lot to process through there. And then we'll come back and ensure that our future hearings ties into the story that we have told to date and to the facts that we've already laid out.